Hello, this is Not Your Chem Tutor, and in this video, I will teach you how to solve parts per billion or PPB. Parts per billion is one of the many expressions of solution concentration. In this video, I also included 5 examples so you can practice some calculations. To answer questions about parts per billion, you must know how to do dimensional analysis in converting units. If you are not familiar yet with dimensional analysis, don't worry. You can check the description box. I put there a link to my video. If you have watched my video about parts per million, then you will get this topic very quickly. Parts per billion or PPB also has two formulas, and the formula depends on what is given in the problem. If you are given mass of solution, then use this first formula. PPB is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solution times 10 raised to 9. 10 raised to 9 is 1 billion, so that's why you call this parts per billion. Now take note that if you are using the first formula, you can use any unit of mass. You can use milligrams, you can use grams, or even kilograms, as long as you are consistent to that unit. For example, if you are using grams for the mass of solute, then use grams for the mass of solution. If you are using kilograms for the mass of solute, then use kilograms as well for the mass of solution. Okay? And please take note, I already mentioned this a lot of times in my video about parts per million and in my video about mass percent, that mass of solution is equal to mass of solvent plus mass of solute. On the other hand, if you are given the volume of solution, use this second formula. PPB is equal to mass of solute divided by volume of solution times 10 raised to 9. But please be careful in using the second formula because it is unit specific. So for mass of solute, make sure that the number you plug in is in grams. And make sure that the volume of solution you plug in is in ml. Okay? Example 1, a 400 gram solution contains 0.00200 grams of MgCl2. What is the concentration of MgCl2 in PPB? In this problem, we are given the mass of solution, 400 grams. So we will use the first formula. PPB is equal to the mass of solute. We are given 0.200 grams of MgCl2. So MgCl2 is our solute. So you put 0.00200, that's the mass of solute, divided by mass of solution, as I said earlier, 400 grams, times 10 raised to 9. So solve this in your calculator. 0.00200 divided by 400 times 10 raised to 9. This is equal to 5,000. And the unit is ppb. So this is the answer to example 1. Example 2, 0.0400 grams of sodium bromide is dissolved in 1,000 grams water. What is the ppb concentration of sodium bromide in the solution? In this problem, sodium bromide is our solute and water is our solvent. Always remember, the solute is the one being dissolved in the solvent. In this problem, we are not given the mass of solution. Instead, we are given the mass of solute, which is 0.0400 grams, and the mass of solvent, which is 1,000 grams. I told you earlier to take note of this formula. mass of solution is equal to mass of solute plus mass of solvent. So even though you are not given the mass of solution, you can compute for it. So mass of solution is equal to mass of solute, 0.0400 grams, plus mass of solvent, that's 1,000 grams. So mass of solution is equal to 1,000.0400 grams. Now that we have the mass of solution, we will use the first formula for ppb. So ppb is equal to mass of solute, that's 0.0400 grams, divided by mass of solution, which we just solved a while ago, 1,000.0400 grams times 10 raised to 9. And if you solve this in your calculator, 0.0400 divided by 1,000.0400 times 10 raised to 9, this is equal to 39,998, and the unit is ppb. So this is the answer to the question. Example 3, what is the ppb concentration of acetic acid in a 750-liter aqueous solution that contains 0.300 grams acetic acid? In this problem, acetic acid is the solute and the solvent is water. So when you encounter this word aqueous, that means the solvent is water. This time, we are given the volume of solution, 750 liters. Therefore, we are going to use the second formula for ppb. So ppb is equal to mass of solute in grams. So we are given 0.300 grams of acetic acid. So 0.300 divided by the volume of solution in ml. But we are given 750 liters. So we need to convert first 750 liters to ml before we can plug it to the formula. So we use dimensional analysis. 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 ml. So liters will cancel. And this is equal to 750,000 ml. So you plug that into the formula, divided by 750,000 times 10 raised to 9. And if you solve this in your calculator, 0.300 divided by 750,000 times 10 raised to 9, this is equal to 400 ppb. So this is the answer to example 3. Example 4, the concentration of NaCl in a salt water sample is 125,000 ppb. What mass of NaCl is present in 50 kilograms of salt water? In this problem, it is obvious that our solute is NaCl, or sodium chloride. In this problem, we are given the mass of solution, 50 kilograms of salt water. So salt water is the solution. Therefore, we will use the first formula for ppb. This time, we are already given the ppb, 125,000 ppb. So 125,000 is equal to the mass of solute, which is unknown. So just write mass of solute divided by the mass of solution. We are given 50.0 kilograms. So I told you, you can use any unit of mass if you use the first formula for ppb. So we can use kilogram. So just plug in 50.0 times 10 raised to 9. So to solve for the mass of solute, divide both sides of the equation by 10 raised to 9. So 10 raised to 9 cancels on the right side, and what remains on the right side is mass of solute divided by 50.0. And on the left side, you have 125,000 divided by 10 to the power of 9. This is equal to 0.000125. Then multiply both sides of the equation by 50.0. So 50.0 will cancel on the right side. So what remains on the right side is the mass of solute. And on the left side, you have 50 times 0.000125, and that is equal to 0.00625. And what is the unit for the mass of solute? I told you a while ago that if you use the formula, the first formula, you need to be consistent with the unit. So if you use kilograms for the mass of solvent, therefore the mass of solute is also in kilograms. So the answer to this question is 0.00625 kilograms. And for the last example, example 5, the concentration of NaCl in a saltwater sample is 125,000 ppb. What volume of salt water in liters contains 2,000 grams of NaCl? So the question is asking for the volume of seawater or the volume of the solution. So we will use the second formula for ppb. This time, we are also given the ppb, 125,000. This is equal to the mass of solute in grams. So we are given 2,000 grams of NaCl. So obviously, NaCl is our solute. So 2,000 grams divided by the volume of solution, which is unknown to us. So just write volume of solution times 10 raised to 9. So to solve for the volume of solution, first divide both sides by 10 raised to 9. So 10 raised to 9 will cancel on the right side. What remains on the right side is 2,000 divided by volume of solution. And on the left side, you have 125,000 divided by 10 raised to 9. This is equal to 0.000125. Then multiply both sides of the equation by the volume of solution. So volume of solution will cancel on the right side, and what remains on the right side is 2,000. And on the left side, you have volume of solution times 0.000125. Finally, divide both sides of the equation by 0.000125. So this cancels on the left side. What remains on the left side is the volume of solution. And on the right side, you have 2,000 divided by 0.000125. This is equal to 1, 6, and 6 zeros. So 16 million. And what is the unit for the volume of solution? If you look at the formula, the unit is in ml. So 16 million ml of salt water. But the question is asking for the volume in liters. So we need to use dimensional analysis to convert this into liters. 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 ml. So ml will cancel. So 16 million divided by 1,000. This is equal to 16,000 and the unit is liters. So this is the answer to the question.